So like right, let's say right now, the current perception is I am this individual thing sitting here, and to me, this individual thing, body, life is happening. And it's always been this way. So this is what you're, so notice how like in the center of your experience, you feel like there are sensations here, which you call the body, and like a thought process happening also here. And you feel like you're living your life from this. Rather than just taking this assumption to be for granted and continuing to live from this, of course, during the day-to-day stuff, when you have to, do all that, just live from that. But in contemplation, you have to learn to observe the sensations, which all your life you have taken to be the subject of experience from where you're living your life. But you're seeing that these sensations are something there's an awareness of. And that awareness is not, I can't really find it anywhere. Even the sensations like right here in the head and me being here is observed. You're objectifying the entire individual self, the personal self, the body and the mind. It's appearing in something, in your seeing, in your witnessing. But the witnessing is not happening here as opposed to there. Even though the sensations of the head and the sensations of the body and the seeming solidity of the world seem so real and like rigid, when you begin to really observe them and you start to contemplate in this way, that that the awareness of them is like, it's not even like smoke, because even smoke is an object you can see. It's literally appearing in nothingness. You as that which is aware. Notice the moment I say this, maybe you think of something like an object, you associate an image to that which is aware. The moment I say you have an image associated with who you are. It's either your face from now or the past, and an idea, the general idea of who you take yourself to be. These are all ideas. These are all phenomena. These are all beliefs which change. They are not they're not really what you experience as identity. What you feel as a sense of identity is not the body sitting here and the idea you have of yourself. The sense of identity is the I am, is the sense of existing. And so that we have to come to see that you know how just like in a movie theater, all the images being portrayed on the screen are nothing but light. Even though the world on the screen is very real and solid and rigid, it's made up of light, formless stuff. Be open to that possibility, and observe in this way that that which is aware, or the awareness itself, is like a groundless ground. It is not a destination. There's not a location. There's not a thing. It's just a. It's not. It's like space. We can use that concept closely. And in this space, these perceptions and these perceptions of time and space, these perceptions of being a body in the world, like all these things seem so real. Only in that, it's almost like, okay, so we can compare the space in this room to awareness, but it's almost like the space that it knows. It does not know from that side of the room or as opposed to this side of the room. It's like, it's shining equally. And all of the objects being known have no reality apart from the knowing of them. So in this contemplation, we're observing the sensations of the body, the thoughts appearing and disappearing, and the sensations and whatnot. And we're seeing that although they seem so real and they seem like me, but actually I am observing them as an object. They are the mechanical activity. They are like those images on the movie screen unfolding. That movie, the main character of the movie, is not separate from the entire film. It's one spontaneous movement. It's part of the film. So as this gets subtler, you're coming to see more and more that I am not in the movie, in the realm of the knowable. So now rather than um, dwelling in this philosophy, okay, if that is true, then right now, as what are you here? Check in with yourself. Check in with your experience. Who are you? When asked such a question, does a word just come to mind and or an idea? See that it's something that's appearing, but it is not that. You are looking at it and you see it go. As what do you see it? There's a story in mind always, of where I've been, what I've been through, what I'm about to do, who I am. But this is just a bundle of thoughts appearing and disappearing in front of you, in your seeing. Who are you that sees? Is there any shape to that? Is there any form to that? Is we can say, but but my experience right now is just I'm just this body sitting here, so and so. But actually, you're wrong to just assume that is your experience. That is what we're taking a closer look at. Of course, the body is there; it is being observed. And even this idea that said, no, but I get that, Sunny, but right now I'm not there yet. Right now, I need more spiritual practice. That is just another story, a narrative being seen right now. You don't need to buy into it. Who are you that sees yet can turn away? Who are you that sees that does not need to believe in that does not need to become that? As what are you looking? As what are you aware? Yeah, but I lose this, or yeah, I gotta stabilize in that, or it's another story. It's another narrative. It's another thought being believed in, being spoken of as a body. All your thoughts are being spoken of as a so and so, speaking about his or her existence. It's in the realm of conceptual world, but you do not deny the awareness of it. You are aware of it, for sure. As what are you aware? Can't think about this question. The moment you start thinking about this, you're already back in the concepts. The thoughts are something that you're aware of. Just as what are you aware? brings you to an utter silence and stillness. It's not even so much about the silence or stillness. It's just brings you to being yourself for once, rather than always operating in an idea about yourself. That is what is required to undo the illusion. To be as you are rather than constantly being addicted to taking yourself to be what you are not. And yes, it will challenge all your beliefs. But you have to be just willing, okay, like whatever belief it takes away from me, let it be so. I need not be right about anything. I need not cling to anything. Because clearly right now, by clinging to all of this stuff, I'm not really that happy anyway. So take whatever. So that is the illusion undoing mechanism. But again, I don't, when I say this, again, it just becomes a mental journey. But here and now, like the purpose of, these sorts of guidances are to point you back to that which you are right now, that you're not becoming. That which is aware right now of these words, of the dialogue right now that happening, interpreting these words. Who are you before that dialogue? Where does such a question bring us? The person, which seems to be my reality right now, is being observed by something that is not so personal right now. It is being observed by something that is not so solid. Solidity is being observed by something that's not so solid. So, awareness being the only fact, the fact of your existence, being and knowing, same thing, simultaneous. So, if that's the only fact, just be. Can you be aware of being aware or just aware of being without thinking about your existence? This will be the most crucial step. And in this light of self-knowing, self-awareness, no dysfunction can persist. Absolutely not. Suffering cannot persist. So this is something perhaps to, like a little sentence to contemplate. Can I be aware of being aware without thinking about awareness? Notice just this quality of awakeness. Even something that's like, okay, I got it. Now what? Is something about to happen? or some big realization coming, that itself is like a crawling energy observed. Turn away, let it go. Don't become that. Or the moment you ask yourself this question, you might just start thinking about awareness. But see, the thinking, there's an awareness of. The awareness of thinking is not thinking. You, that which is aware, is not offering any commentary on anything. It's plainly seeing, plainly witnessing, plainly being. This may sound boring, but give it a try, give it a chance. It's not so boring. It is actually the key to the vault of self-knowledge. Big words, see through them, see through to them. I mean, experiment with them, try out the key. Sometimes we discuss direct things, and it does trigger something in the mind sometimes. Let's say one of your ideologies or belief systems is triggered, or it's challenged, and something feels resistance to that. Rather than automatically buying into that resistance, see if you can observe it and not buy into it and not believe in it, not care for it. See if you can be open to the possibility of losing all your beliefs. See if that which is aware cares to hold on to anything. See if that which is aware has any need of clinging to anything or resisting anything. Or is the resistance itself an object inside of the space of this room? Is a space clinging to an object? When you move out of your home, is the space trying to keep you? Like, don't go? It's just it's just whatever comes in, whatever goes out. No relationship with anything whatsoever. It's just unconditional love. Now, tying it back to the first thing we spoke of today. Ever shining, ever present, unconditional love. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it really helped you. If you want to take this a little deeper, I'm actually giving out a free class right now. I've just launched it. It's brand new. It will teach you how to do self-inquiry in a way that you've never heard before. It's a very experiential approach. I've never explained it in this way before. It will take you directly to being as you are, into self-awareness. In the class, I will also share with you how to recognize your formlessness here and now, and how to get all your questions answered through silence, through meditation. It's a very powerful class, about 38 minutes or so. You can watch it down below. I'll link it in the description box. Along with that though, if this is something that you want help with, if you want the consistent guidance and support to go deeper into your practice of meditation and self-inquiry, learn more about my School of Awakening. In the program, I work with you to help you dissolve mind identification, awaken to your true formless nature, and become free from suffering your experience. If that sounds like something you'd like to do, I'll link it also in the description box and you can take a look at it. Thank you again. I'll see you next time.